Hi and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. Hope everyone's okay. So this is hopefully going to be a day when I get the refurbished, updated, upgraded front subframe back into my Mini Cooper S R53, which I've been working on for a little while now. You could say I'm refurbishing, restoring, refreshing. Well, the original plan was to, because I've always loved minis, I've restored the classic Mini. We did a bare shell restoration of Mini back in 2009, which actually found its way into Mini World magazine. And I've always loved the Minis. And the plan was to do this, use it as a bit of a toy to play around with, because I just like tinkering with cars. I'm no mechanic. Cars and bikes, but yes, that was the plan. However, recently, a couple of months back, I did a trip to the Nürburgring, first time in a car. Done it on a bike many years ago, but this is first time in a car. Absolutely loved it. So I think the plan is I'm going to get this done properly. I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to take my time, do my original plan was to go from front to back, replace anything and everything they wanted to be or needed to be replaced, refreshed, etc. And then I'm thinking of moving it on because I want a car that I can go to the Nürburgring. Don't want to use my daily car, which just in case anything was to happen to it, to be perfectly honest. So I'm toying with the idea of what kind of car would I need. Something a little bit newer, something that I could potentially use as a daily as well, if I needed to, and then put my current daily in here and have it as a weekend toy, which is that baby there. So I don't know, is it a Focus ST, a newer Mini Cooper S stroke JCW, Golf GTI? That's been the other car of mine I've always grown up liking, was a Golf GTI. I had a Mark IV when they came out as a company car. God, they were crap. Then the Mark V was an improvement, 6. So I'm looking, but I'd like the 7. I think if I can get a Mark 7 that hasn't been to the moon and back, that is more reliable, I can drive to the Nürburgring, rag around that, and then come back, drive back. So I think that's going to be the plan moving forward. But we still have this baby to crack on. I've got a few months worth of work still to do that. Yeah, so hopefully we can get this subframe back in and get it maybe even down on all 4, but maybe not, because I want to do the supercharger cervix, get that done. So I might just get the radiators off and everything, so that I can start that after I've got the subframe back in. So let's crack on. Okay, so that's the subframe down in front of said vehicle, ready to be put onto a piece of wood on a jack, one-man lift. Yeah, get it in. So I think it's looking okay. You know, we've got all new bushes in there. When it's in, I'm going to top the power steering fluid up, because I drained that when I took that off and refreshed that. Everything is pretty much new or refurbished. I mean, the subframe itself looks in tip-top condition. We've got some nice poly bushes throughout, new bearings, new ball joints, etc. I've retained the existing travel ends. They're absolutely fine, so, but if they do need replacing, I can replace them at a later date. But yeah, it's all looking pretty good so far. Whew, right, I put on a time lapse there. I'm glad I did, because there's absolutely no way in this God's earth I was ever going to do that in real time. So a few bolts to tighten up. I've just got them all, well, the subframe in, the subframe bolts tightened up. There's the one, and then the ones underneath. So happy with that. Yeah, really pleased with that. I think there's now I'm just going to get everything nipped up. Obviously anti-roll bar, etc. Track rod ends, and that little baby there, get that the retaining strap around it. Oh yeah, I just noticed the steering rack needs to be fastened. I'll put it back in now, and then I'll be able to put the wheels back on, and then think about getting the front end off to do the supercharger cervix. Whew. Whew. Right, subframe on, and I thought I'd just have a look at what my wheels look like now that I've got my calipers painted and I can actually put the wheel back on. Quite happy with that, looks pretty good. Typical Mini styly, so we haven't quite finished, because as I go under here and look at the steering pump, I got a leaky pipe. Oh, bloody brilliant, innit? So that's gonna have to be changed. I'll have to get one of them. Might be able to just put a Jubilee clip on the top there, but regardless, yeah, needs that doing. So lovely. But other than that, all nipped up, all tight, all looking good. Brake lines to be done yet. Those I've got some yellow ones to go on there. But other than that, happy. I do need to replace there's 4 bolts there, a little rubber L shape that was split, so I need to get one of them and replace that. But other than that, we're good. Thanks guys.